What's up, Facebook? I'm back, guys. Again, you're gonna be seeing me a lot here, but I'm back, guys, to talk to you all about chicken lists and how to approach them. Now, for those of you all who are not familiar with what a chicken list is, a chicken list in the network marketing, home-based business arena is a list of people, typically that you have a lot of respect for. It can be really successful relatives. It can be friends. Friends of your parents, someone that you look at in a high regard, that's more than likely probably has a really good network, a well-established person doing well for themselves, and it's just someone that you're not going to say in awe of, but somebody that you feel like if this was a person that you could do business with, you always feel like that one person, this would be the person that's going to take my business to the next level, right? So it's not even about all of that, but it's just those are typically people who are on a person's chicken list. So I want to talk to you guys about, give you some tips on as far as how to approach a chicken list. I've had a chicken list. Everyone's had a chicken list. And I have scratched people off of my chicken list. I've done it. So, that's at the end of the day, that's the bottom line. So the first thing, what are you doing, Jack? Stop. Dog at the table. Oh my gosh. Dog at the table shaking while I'm going live. But anyway, the first thing you want to do, why is this thing shaking? Okay, I'm going to hold it and stabilize it. Sorry for that, guys. The first thing you want to do with your chicken list is that you want to approach them. At the end of the day, you have to talk to them. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. And this kind of goes hand in hand with what I talked about earlier today on my live as far as with being in your comfort zone and stepping outside of your comfort zone and, facing the fear and just doing it anyway. You just got to approach them. But it's all about when you approach them, how do you approach them? See, most people go into looking at people on their chicken list with the point of, man, I got to close him. Like, if I don't close this person, oh my gosh, I just got to close this one person. If I get him on my team, I'm going to get 10,000 reps from this one person, yada, 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 blah, 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 right? So, but that's not the attitude you want to have. So, because when you go in with the mindset of closing, it's going to make you all tense. It's going to make you nervous. Oh my gosh, what are you doing? Dude, doing a live here. You want to start all the hacking and coughing now? But it makes you, when you go in thinking you got to close that person, it's going to put you in the mindset of that I can't mess up. I got to do this, and you make you so tense and be just a big ball of nervous energy, right? Where you get to you're going to shake yourself. So instead of doing that, you want to go in with the approach of saying simply if they are open. Seeing if they are open to possibly taking a look at a project that you're doing. Now, the word project works better than saying, look at my business, my side deal or something like that. But if you went to them saying if they were open to a project, you're going to come out probably with like, okay, what type of project, So at the end of the day, guys, it's about marrying the process and divorcing the outcome. Don't solely focus on the outcome of what's going to happen. Your main goal is to get in front of them to see if they are open, Now, when approaching them to see if they are open, you want to go with the approach of, let's say if you were able to get them on the phone and you want to just go to them, hey, Tom, how's it going? This is Eddie. Hey, listen, I just want to start off saying that I really respect and admire you. And you've done a lot of great and a lot of good things in the community, and you're a person that I definitely have a high regard for. Listen, I don't even know if you would be even remotely open to this, but I have a project that I'm working on. I just wanted to see if you would be open to taking a look at it, or you can say, hey, I have a project I'm working on. I want to see would you be open to taking a look at me? I just want to get your opinion on it. Those are things you can say, all right? And, and if they are, then, what you want to do, guys, is see if you can just schedule we'll play later. Not now. What you want to do is schedule get on their calendar, get some time with them. Now, here's what you want to do when scheduling time. It's not about, you don't want to try to do anything over dinner. You don't want to do anything over lunch. You don't want to do anything over breakfast. You simply want to meet with them, guys, for like 5 minutes for a quick cup of coffee. So if you can say to them, hey, Tom, listen, I really respect you. I know you've done a lot of great things, and that's one of the reasons, that I'm actually reaching out to you. I have a project that I'm working on, and, it's something that is possibly not even for you, but I just want to see if you would be open to taking a look at it. And if so, if I could just have 5 minutes of your time over a cup of coffee where we can talk and I can just, break down a few things to you. or if you can, whatever. So something along those lines. You guys get what I'm saying. So just to see if they would be open to a project, right? With 5 minutes and with a quick cup of coffee. Number one, now what does this do? With coffee, buying them a cup of coffee or whatever, it puts it in the mind of, okay, this is going to be something quick and fast. So now you're not locked in, whereas like even when it comes to like dinner, breakfast, lunch, the person automatically think, okay, I'm going to be there 30 minutes to an hour. But if you say over a quick cup of coffee, that's 5 minutes. Give me 5 minutes of your time. If I can hop on your calendar. I learned that today that's something that that's a phrase that works really effectively. Can I hop on your calendar? Can I hop on your calendar just for 5 minutes? We can sit down over a cup of coffee and I can show you, share with you this project that I have going on. Just want to see if it's probably not for you, but I just want to get your opinion on it and see if you might be open to taking a look at it. Boom, something like that, right? So now, also, you don't want to come with the attitude that you feel like, especially if this is a person who more than likely has a calendar full of events and is not doesn't have a lot of free time. You don't want to assume that you can get that much time on their calendar, right? You don't want to assume that you can just block out an hour of their time. That's why if you just 5 minutes is nothing compared to, let's say, an hour or so. Okay. Also, it kind of gets you off the hook of screwing up. So if you're just meeting with them for 5 minutes, there's not going to be too many things you can say to really mess everything up. And you're already going into the situation knowing more than them because you are the expert, right? You're the one who knows the information. So that's on your side. But by just doing something with 5 minutes, it's not gonna it gets you off the hook of sitting there answering a ton of questions or stumbling over your words and not really knowing all of the information, even though if you do, you might be a little nervous. Okay, so that's why 5 minutes is key. Now, obviously, after you meet with them, you share the information with them. Here what else is key. If they are not open, they might say, hey, it's not for me. Thanks for sharing it with me, but this is not for me. This is where you do not lose it. You just say, okay, no problem, totally cool. I respect that. I appreciate your time. By the way, do you know anybody who might be open to benefit A, benefit B, benefit C, whatever it is. So you always want to focus on your benefits. So now this is a chance for you to get a referral. So by you backing off and keeping it cool, you're not making yourself look needy. You're not making yourself look desperate. You're not making yourself, C-Bell, what's going on, bro? You're not making yourself look needy. You're not making yourself look desperate. And you're not making yourself look pushy. So you don't want to get into all of that, especially with a person like this who can definitely help you in a lot of different ways. Because if you come off as a pushy person, where you start coming to them like, well, listen, you're real successful and you got the money. This is nothing to you. Now, not only are you pushing them trying to say, you got the money, you need to do this. People have done it. That's the worst thing you can do. You don't want to say that. And then also you're not needy by saying, listen, man, whatever, I just need to get this promotion. Don't say stuff like that and don't come off as a desperate person. When you don't come off as needy, desperate, and pushy, they respect you even more. If anybody that's watching, if you find some value in what I'm sharing, hit a brother with a couple of likes or some hearts. I would really appreciate it. But you definitely want to come off in that mode. When you do not come off that way and you come off, you dial it back and you say, no problem, I appreciate your time. And then you try, just ask for a referral. What this is going to do, they're going to respect you even more. Now, because you're not coming off as that desperate person, they're going to respect you even more. One of three scenarios can happen. A, they might not be interested now, but it might not be the right timing. But no right now doesn't mean no forever. It might circle back around where later on they'd be like, what? Let me take a look at that project that Tiffany had going on. Let me call her up. It's something I think I definitely want to add to my plate. B, they can refer somebody to you. You ask them for a referral. Hey, do you know anybody who would be open to losing an additional 10 pounds in the next 30 days or earning an additional $500 to $1,000 per week part-time without interfering with what they're doing? Yeah, I got a couple of people. Ron's always talking about making money. Sarah has been looking for a side project to do. Okay, so that can lead to some referrals. Or C, by you dialing back and taking it away from them and they're not seeing that you're desperate, it might put them in a position to where they might simply say, you know what, let me look at this again. Boom, boom, boom. You know what? This is something I've been looking to add something. This is something I definitely want to hop on board with you. Let's make it happen. all three scenarios are typically can happen. One of those three scenarios, right? But if you come across as a desperate, pushy, needy person, none of that's gonna happen. You're gonna blow that bridge all the way up, and you're not gonna leave yourself with no good outcomes possible, because that's a sign of weakness, especially if it's a person of influence. That's a sign of weakness. You feel like you're trying to go in for a close or something, man. You're just shooting yourself in the foot. Pow, 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 just shooting yourself in the foot all the way around. So even when the presentation is done, never come off as desperate, needy, or thirsty, or pushy, guys, because especially with a person in that respect. So that's how you want to handle it. And that's just a quick way, guys, that you can obviously talk to a person on your chicken list. Remember, just go in being open, seeing if they are open, not going in for a close. It's all about marrying the process of divorce and the outcome, right? Just seeing if they're open. Once you see they're open, want to hop on their calendar or see if they got 5 minutes over a cup of coffee, you can sit down and share with them the project that you're working on. And then from there, if they ready to rock and roll with you, great. If not, great as well. Hey, tell them no problem. That's cool. I totally respect their decision. Thank you for your time. But by the way, do you know anybody who would be open to a benefit? And that's how you do it, man. So hope you found some value in this quick tip. You got people sitting out there in your chicken list. Just go out there and see if they are open to taking a look at a project that you're working on. All right, and 5 minutes is all you need. All right, guys, so there you go. Hope you found value in this. And guys, if you want to connect with me, get more free marketing tips, strategies, head over to my blog at eddielharvey.com. So with that being said, guys, I will talk to you later. Take care. Have a great day.